Rob Cook, The Roast. Rob, what's up, man? Andy Balnowski, NBC Elmira, WrestlingInc.com. I'm cutting to the chase right now. We've covered wrestling for a long time. Like anything else in life, people come and people go, but only a few, the legends, stay with you. And when you get the chance to call that legend a friend, man, that's special. That's something money can't buy. You see, Rob's done it all, winning straps at every Fed, putting guys over, challenging them to be great. Almost 10 years ago, I called Rob out of the blue, asking if I could come down and interview some wrestlers to simply get better. No money, man, just pride and desire to climb that impossible mountain. Rob said, whatever I could do to help, then that's what we'll do. Those words fueled me more than you'll ever know. And this ain't being a mark, it's reality. Rob Cook helped me get looks in WWE by giving a Raw sports reporter opportunity. He helped, he supported when he didn't have to, but he did. It's not what you don't have, it's what you do. The truth, Rob Cook is the greatest damn wrestler in the history of Elmira. He bled, he paid the price. And yeah, I get this roast thing. It's a great night. Everyone just party, have a great time. But Rob, know this, everybody in this room, everybody right now is an extension of you. Pro wrestling is better off because of you. We are better because of you. At the end of the day, Rob Cook earned every single inch, night after night, city after city. That's the way it should be. Rob, you're the man. Enjoy roasting. I'm out.
Hey Rob, Joe Davis, JD here, and really sorry I couldn't make it tonight. I was planning on attending on the original date, but I guess there was some sort of a conflict with your GOAT yoga session at the Senior Center, which I completely understand. That's important to you. However, I was asked to say just, a few kind words for this night and the roast to honor Rob Cook. Now, I wrote a few things down here. I probably won't hit it all, but the one thing I wanted to do was just try to think of adjectives that, we could use to describe our favorite indie wrestler, Rob Cook. And so I did write a few down. I put that you were considerate. You're an asshole, absolutely, but you're very honest asshole. You're old, short, balding. I could probably go on and on with a whole list of things insulting your physical appearance, but I'm sure that'll be done, throughout the night, so I'll spare you with that one. Let's see, asshole, very boisterous, and you're well-dressed. You are well-dressed, even though I'm pretty certain the clothes that you get are from the youth section at Target, which is okay. And lastly here, you have a hot wife, so you got that going for you. I remember my first road trip with Rob Cook, and knowing that he was the veteran of the car, I, of course, let him sit up front. Of course, 4 hours later, he told me he's actually terrified of being up front. But anyway, we were in the car with myself, my brother, and my cousin, Alex. And now some of you know Alex, but he is autistic. And so after Rob got to know Alex for probably about an hour or two, out of the blue, he looks back and asks my cousin, Alex, have you ever been to prison? And Alex said, no, I haven't. And Rob's like, Alex, you would love it in prison. So as a result, my autistic cousin now firmly believes that he himself is gay just because Rob Cook said so. I got a couple other things, Rob. You are a legend in the indies. You fought and wrestled some of the best out there. Mick Foley, Tommy Dreamer, and the list goes on and on. Bruno Sammartino. I mean, you both were in the prime of your careers at the same exact time. So, I had a whole list. I won't name them all off. Once again, that's probably going to be done today. But anyway, Rob, I did bust on you a little bit, so I apologize for that. But one thing I will say about Rob Cook is he always looks out for all of us. He goes above and beyond without a shadow of a doubt. So if anybody deserves this kind of night, a roast is just letting people know that you made it. Sometimes in and out of the ring, he's been a little rough on me. For some reason, he's spit directly in my eye 3 times. And I was thinking, if you could throw punches with that kind of accuracy, you actually might have made a career out of wrestling. But it's a little late for that now, so no big deal. But seriously, Rob, congratulations on this night. Nobody else deserves it more than you. We all love you very much, and I sincerely hope that you rot in hell. All right, have a good evening.
So, I had a whole skit I was going to plan out. He's gonna put some knee pads on, put the Dying Breed gear on, all to the set of the old school Batman theme. Knee pad, shorts, gear. I could sit here and talk about Rob's small dick. So small, if he stands up fast enough, goes inside him. Could talk about his terrible work ethic. Could talk about that he can't remember a match. Would that just be beating a dead horse? I mean, let's face it, that's why me and Sean suck. And I know what he's going to say. Speak for yourself. But I'm not going to do that. That's just beating a dead horse that this whole roast is going to do. They're going to hit that shit on the head the whole fucking time. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you the Rob Cook I see. Because the Rob Cook I see is probably the hardest working motherfucker I ever met in my life. The man is a father figure in the wrestling world to me. And I hold him so fucking dear, it'd sound gay if I sat here and praised him for the next 20 minutes. Rob, I just want you to know, everyone's going to shit on you this roast. I'm throwing a cog in the wheel. I'm going the other way. Fuck you. I love you.
Sight. When I was told there was going to be a roast of Rob Cook, I had to ask one very important question. Fucking why? You know, I could talk about how short Rob is or how bald he is, but that'll probably be brought up a few times, so I'll leave it alone. You know, Rob throughout the years mentored a lot of young aspiring wrestlers, myself included. You know, he was a lot like a father figure to me. And by father figure, I mean, you know, he beat the shit out of me and was never really there when I needed him. You know, I still fondly remember some of his most important lessons. They stuck with me to this very day. You know, his lessons on bitterness, self-loathing, and alcoholism. Thanks, Rob. You know, I'm the wrestler I am today largely thanks to Rob Cook, which, Rob, you probably shouldn't tell a lot of people that. Don't go spreading it around. It's really not anything to be fucking proud of. You know, over the years, Rob has also held titles in some of the most prestigious, world-renowned organizations. You know, like Northern Tier Wrestling Heavyweight Champion and Northern Tier Wrestling Tag Team Champion. It's a pretty fucking big deal. You know, Rob and his wife Stephanie, they've been married a long time. You know, they take their vows very seriously, especially that one, till death do us part. You know, a couple months back, I saw Rob, chainsaw in hand, walking backwards up a 20-foot ladder. I thought, holy shit, he's going to fucking kill himself. And I found out Stephanie bought him the chainsaw, and I guess it kind of made sense. Rob, in all honesty, in all seriousness, I love you. I really am proud to be able to call you brother, to call you a friend. You taught me a lot about the wrestling business, and you were there for me through some of my darkest times, and that means the absolute world to me. I'm really sorry I couldn't be there, but I do want to ask you to do one thing. You know, have a drink for me, you short, bald fuck.
Hey, shout outs to my man, IB Green, Rob Cook, the GOAT. Listen, that dude's a bad dude. I love you, Rob. I wish I could have been there tonight, but I had some shit going on with the fam, so you know. I couldn't pull up, but I'm going to try and hit you with a couple real quick, all right? Rob Cook would try to go on Atkins, but he thought it was Fatkins, so that's what happened. Rob Cook is banned from 18 petting zoos in 10 countries. Rob Cook gets his entrance gear from Gap Kids. Rob Cook is short and fat. Rob Cook is fat and short. Rob Cook's head looks like a 1952 turnbuckle. I be green? Shit, I be old. You be old too. Rob Cook older than our Galaxy, Abe Coleman, Angelo Savoldi combined, and he hit Mae Young. He actually banged Mae Young after WWE Raw, November 15th, 2010. There's video. He tore that ass up. I think she was 85. Rob Cook's finishing move is the tossed salad. Yo, IB Green is short and he's fat. Yo, Andre Rousimov, Andre the Giant, he's shit turds bigger than Rob Cook. Twice as big. Dude is short. Rob Cook squats to pee. And Rob Cook is probably eating right now. As I'm speaking, he's probably eating. Yo, that's all I got. But I love y'all, all y'all. And I love you, Rob Cook, IB Green. You're my boy. When I come to the gym in the morning and we talk about wrestling and we chop it up and talk about lifting, you got a great soul. You got a great heart, man. I got nothing but love for you, dude. Wish I was there in person. Love y'all.
Why, hello there, Robert Cook. You didn't really think I was going to miss the opportunity to razz you in front of a bunch of people, did you? Absolutely not. So, it's a very unfortunate thing. I could not make it there tonight. As in typical Born to Wrestle fashion, they fucked everything up. I could swear, I think. I don't care. They can edit it out, whatever. What a shit show. Mike Templar and Chai. You did the most independent wrestling / Rob Cook thing ever by booking a venue just to have them cancel on you. That sounds just like pro wrestling, so thank you for that. But no, I really wanted to be there. I'm just kidding. I really didn't care to be there or not, because why do we gotta honor a guy who absolutely fucking is a drizzling shits? No, I'm kidding. I joke. So, Rob, man, I've known you for, as long as I've been in the business. So that's what, 11, 12 years? So what a lot of people may not realize, and I think you'll know where I'm going with this. The very first time you and I met, I'll never forget it. It was my very first match experience, whatever you want to call it, and it was in Cortland, New York at the J.M. McDonald Sports Complex, and I was in a battle royal to start my illustrious career off, and they said that they were going to add this loudmouth veteran into the match, which was Rob Cook, and I didn't know anything from anybody, so all I was told is, hey, if somebody gives you something, you give it right back. So, my first meeting with Rob Cook is I got hit in the back from him, and I spun him around, and I chopped him right in his brand new New York Yankee Mickey Mouse looking tattoo. And he said, "Ow, asshole!" And he gave me one of what would be a lot of back chops in that match. And afterwards, he came up, shook my hand, and said, "Hi, I'm Rob Cook. Pleasure to meet you." And I wouldn't have ever guessed that he would go on to be my wrestling mentor. What a time, man. I will say that, any young and up-and-coming kid who is a professional, enters the world of professional wrestling and they want to try to make it, you really got to kind of latch on and learn from guys who've been doing it for a while. And in my case, I was able to hop in a car and get booked with Rob and Cage. And to be honest with you, I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. For all I know, I'd probably make it a lot farther if I would have stayed away from those two assholes. But I mean, it is what it is. I think I did all right, but no, those two saw something in me, and I wouldn't have the beginning of, you know, my wrestling career, it wouldn't have taken off if it wasn't for them. And I do gotta say, Rob, like, you know, you get a lot of you get a lot of negativity thrown your way because you can't stay sober at a wrestling show. You get a lot of negativity thrown your way because, quite frankly, like, it's a miracle that you've made it this far in the wrestling world without even knowing how to properly apply a headlock. But man, you can take them backdrops in the corner like a champion. but no, like, you know, Rob, you've always been a very giving person. You've always wanted to put yourself above others, which is probably why you'll always be a jobber. Let's be real on that. But yeah, no, Rob, you mean a lot to me, man. You really do. You are my wrestling dad. And I know that if I ever have an issue, I can always not go to you for good advice. If I want terrible advice, I'll go to you. But yeah, no, tonight is your night. I don't know exactly who's there. I know of Big Papa Chill. Well, it's really not Big Papa Chill. It's like Small Papa Chill now. I'm sure that joke's probably been used, but whatever. I'm sure if Chill's there, he's probably... I really strongly think that Chill one day is going to end up just saying, you know what, Rob, I hate you, and just kill you. Because of all the crap you put that man through over the years. I mean, Chill is a saint. Like, let's just throw that out there. Like, Big Papa Chill is a saint for dealing with you as long as he's had to deal with you. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, Rob, like, you know, I love you. I wouldn't be where I am in the wrestling business today if it wasn't for your guidance. You know, a lot of who I am as a performer, especially a heel, was things that I took from watching you. It's just I know how to do it the right way. So, Rob, thank you for everything. Thank you for always being so generous to me. Thank you for always, giving me advice early on, because I can't take it from you now because, I know way more than you now. So, like, let's be honest. You're a good dude, man. Like, you're one of the few that, I know I can trust in the wrestling world. And I don't know. I know that you've expressed retirement before. I know that, you have said that when Danielle starts a family is when you're going to retire. So I'm here to tell Danielle, like, come on, like, we're all counting on you and your future husband to kind of, let's get a kid going soon, because we want this guy out of the business as soon as possible, please, because my God. Yeah. No, in all seriousness, Rob, like, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to call you a friend, to call you a mentor. And I hope that you guys are having a fun time tonight. I hope that whoever's there is having fun. I don't know who's there. If Cage is there, hey man, hope all is well. Big Papa Chill, miss you, man, hope all is well. Stephanie, I'm sorry, okay? I don't book Rob in these terrible matches, these hardcore matches. That's all Moose, so don't text me. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. But no, you guys, I hope everyone's having fun. I'm really sorry I couldn't be there tonight. I know the venue got switched because, Born to Wrestle doesn't know how to book a venue, I guess. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, everyone have a good night. I hope to see everyone soon. Hopefully these times we can all have a show soon. So Rob, I love you. Please retire soon because you're driving all of us crazy. All right, guys, have a good night.